మిత్రులారా, బంధువులారా, వనక్కము, స్వాగతము to South Asia Maps. This is an education channel. This is your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy, J. Tirupati Reddy. Mitruna, we are continuing our explorations of historic Malabar district. That is the British Malabar district. This is the part 8. The current presentation is we are talking about a geographic region, that is the physiographic region called Banasur Hills or Banasuram Hills. That is the other name for the Sahyadri Mountains or Paschima Kanamalu, Western Ghats of that particular region bordering the Wayanadu district and Calicut to Kozhikode district areas of the historic Malabar region. I will go over the basic information of this physiographic region. First, and after that, I will take you the different three-dimensional maps so that you will get a better clarity on that. Mitranam, we have looked at different presentations on the historic Malabar series, and this is our Malabar series. This is the Banasuram Hills here, Banasuram Hills here, and Banasuram Hills part 8. And similar presentations you can see which go hand in hand. Kerala Churams or passes, that is the gorges, defiles, and so on, the passes. You can also look at them. And also the bigger picture of the Kerala series I have presented elsewhere. All these presentations are you can find at our education channel, South Asia Maps. You can Google and J. Reddy. There are around about 680 or so. And for your convenience, I have put them into 70 or so playlists. You can pick and choose the topic of your interest, South Asia Maps, J. Reddy. Mitrana, there are two types of or many types of geographical branches or maps. This is the physiographic map that denotes how the land terrain area looks with respect to the physical nature, that is the oceans, rivers, plains, peneplains, plateaus, and so on. When compared to the administrative or political geographic maps, we are exploring physiographic maps that gives a broader, deeper understanding of the particular region, the current socio-political, economic events. We are concentrating on the historic Malabar region, that is the northern part of Kerala province, that is the God's own country. Excuse me. This is the world map of Dakshinapatha, south of the Tapati Mata river. We have only less districts at that time, maybe around about 1970s or 80s. So Kannur district, Kozhikode district, and Malappuram and Palakkad, that is the Malabar region. What we are missing here is the northernmost Kasaragod district. And this area, Wayanadu district, that will make 6 from 4. I have discussed that elsewhere. You can look at it. First, I will go over the basic the region. Before that, I will show you certain prominent physiographic regions. This is the Kerala area, 38,000 square kilometers, round about. This is the population, I think, 2018. Now this is almost 39, means 1,000 people per square kilometers. World Malabar district as a geopolitical administrative entity existed from 1792, approximately 1800, you can say, 150 years, around about 1956, till State Reorganization Act made it a part of Tirukochi state, later designated as a Kerala province. So here the landmarks, this is the Kabbani river, various tributaries of Kabbani, Karapuja River, Paramaram River, Manantwadi, Kuruva Dweep, and this is the Sindhu Sagar Ocean, Telicheri, Mahi, Vatakara, that is the Badagara, Mudadi, that is the Irinjal town. There will be Quilandi and Calicut town here. Important landmark is the Kutiyadi River, that is the Murad River, also called Kottakkal River, Kakkayam Dam, Peruvanamuzi Dam, Banasuram, hilly region we are talking about. So if you remember Kakkayam Dam, Banasuram Dam, now west side will be Banasuram hilly region, south side will be Kakkan Malai, also called Kakkayam hilly region or Malabar wildlife sanctuary region, because this is the Mahi river. That is the water that is the parting of the separation between the Vazamala hilly ranges and Uru Tukkimala. We talked elsewhere. These are all the branches are the uh, abutting the Western Ghats, that is the Sahyadri Mountains and the Chembra Mountains and Vaval Mountains, Vallarimala. We'll talk somewhere other in other explorations. So I will go over the details and we'll look at the maps later. So if you remember that, and before that, Mitronam, I have broadly posted all the 22 physiographic geographic regions of Malabar region. In the beginning, you can look at particular presentation. Here I am showing you for your clarity. And in this particular part, still it is a northern portion. I have just expanded the same map and to you. So that is we are talking about the uh, excuse me, Banasuram here. Banasuram here. You can keep that map in mind, and when we discuss these further explorations of this. So this is the southern part of Western Ghats region. It rim of the Western Ghats. Banasura, based upon the historic king, mythological king who ruled this area, Bana, son of the Bhudevi, grandson of Bhudevi. This is in the Wayanad basin, is the further north. Son of Bali. Boundaries are, if you remember that, Kutiyadi River Basin, Kutiyadi Pass, that is this one, Kutiyadi River Basin, Kutiyadi River Pass at this side, western side of the Banasuram Mountains. Then Manantwadi, this is spelled as Manantwadi, and Kakkan Hills, they are same as the Malabar Wildlife Sanctuary, and Kakayam Hills. Kakkan Hills and Kakayam Hills, based upon the prominent village, I have named them. There are Chembra Hills here and Wayanad Plateau, Lower Kabbani Basin. These are the areas that border. If you remember that physiographic map, you see what are the areas that are the boundaries. Some of the prominent areas is the Paji Raja rebellion, that is the Rajarshi Kerala Rajavarma, who passed away around about 1805. He fought the longest war with the British conquistador, nearly 15 years, called Pajasi Raja's rebellion against the British. That is the Kottayam War or Kotot Wars. And Kurchia tribes lived there at that time and they helped the Maharaja. And Banasuram Sagar Reservoir Dam is there, and Memutti waterfalls and Kakayam Dam area. The taluks are essentially Manantwadi Kalpetta region, and this is the Koilandi and Badagara regions. They overlap that area, and I will expand this if you want that you look at them little more detail. Particular part. And before that, you have to have a broader idea. And when you talk about the elevations, here I have put that particular presentation for you so that you can look at it. I can take it out and put it here for you. I should have done it. Yeah. So what we are doing is, how do you remember the elevations, especially when you are faced with the mountains? The starting point is very easy. You remember Delhi in the Prastha, capital of the truncated Bharat, post-Radcliffe time, around about 250 meters. Even within the Delhi Union Territory, there are elevations like ridge regions. We are not talking about two. If you remember around about two, that will be reasonable one. You make it 10 times similar, 22, 22. Again, remember I have broadened here for the audience to conceptualize these things. 22, 22 meters is the similar. The former Viceroyal Valhalla or Lodge, or we can say his headquarters, summer capital, British conquistadors ruled from there. Then you make 810, that is the highest point on the planet Earth, Bhumata, 88, 88 if you make it, but this is the actual size of Everest. That means Delhi 22, 22, 10 times is Simla, and 4 times more of Simla is Everest. Guru Shikhar, that is the southern part of in the Shirohi district of Rajputana, we have a Guru Shikhar, that is the southernmost part of Aravali Mountains. You have 1717, that is the mountain peak. Of course, in the Anamalai Mountains in the Sahyadri region, and it's Anamudi, we can make it 2700. 2695 22nd mid. If you remember the Simla 2222, Udaga Mandalam, Ooty, that is the headquarters of the Nilgiri district, is almost a little bit, maybe 30-40 meters higher, 20 meters higher. So you almost get it. Where Venkateshwara Bhagwan Balaji resides, that's sometimes called Tirupati. It's not actually Tirupati, it's a Tirumala. Is a 1 kilometers. Actual Sanctum Sanctorum, the sacred place, is 980 meters, almost the same like Bangalore city, plateau region where the Yeswantapur railway station resides. That is the Tirumala. Tirumala is the Tirupati is the down where the university, veterinary university, they will be around about 250 meters or so. You climb around about 700 meters, you get the sacred place of Balaji Venkatesh. So you got the broader idea, so that next when we go to, we can really comprehend excuse me, these areas. And before that, you have to see certain promontories, the areas, protrusions. We can see the protrusion means the area that protrude into the ocean. So I put it for your convenience, Izimala, Kannuru, and Mudadi. Mudadi is the term south of Badagara. So if you remember that, when you see this part of Malabar, you can easily figure it out what we are talking about. So this is the Izimala, you can see this is the Kannuru, this is the Mudadi, this has to be Calicut, Kozhikode, this is the Udagamantalam. You remember this is the Kabbani Mata Dam or Kabbani Reservoir, that means that is the Wayanadu district. This is the island, riverine island Kuruva, that is the Kabbani river forms there an island, small island, Kurvadip. So this is the Banasuram reservoir, there is the Kakkayam here, this is the Pervanna Muja. Pervanna Muja is the other name for Kutiyadi Dam. There are 3 dams there. That means west, this is the Banasuram reservoir, that is has around about 2100 meters or so. You remember little less than the Simla Hills of Banasuram Dam. So east has to be this the Malabar Wildlife Sanctuary, because we are talking about Malabar region in the Wayanadu district bordered the Calicut district. There should be a wildlife sanctuary. There is, that is called Malabar Wildlife Sanctuary. That is the Kakkan Malai, or because there is the Kakan Mala, as Kakkayam is the dam here, so we can also I named them Kakkayam Hilly area or Kakan Mala, Malabar Wildlife Sanctuary. So this the Tamaraseri Churam. West east is this the Kalpetta. Karapuja Dam means the Kalpetta mountains here. Kalpetta Y3, that's the district headquarters of the Wayanad district. That means this is the Chembra, this is the Vavalmala, this is the Vallarimala, Nilambur basin. So easy to remember if you get a broader, remember these protrusions. So this is the Mahi river, this is the Kutiyadi river, Murad river, that is nothing but Kottakkal river. That is not different from the Kottakkal Arya Vaidyasala hospital in the Malappuram district. That is the de facto Radcliffe line. And this is the Vajamala, this is the Urutukki Mala, this is the Manantwadi river, this is the Paramaran river, this is the Karapuja river, this is the Kabbani river. Yeah, you can see once you remember those things broadly, you can easily figure it out. Remember 3 protrusions. This is the Izimala protrusion, Kannur protrusion, South of Badagara, this is the Mudadi protrusion. You can easily see the Banasuram Dam. West of Banasuram is the Banasuram hilly region. East is the Kakkayam hilly region or Malabar Wildlife Sanctuary. This is the Kakkayam Dam, that is the Kutiyadi Dam. This is the Kakkayam Dam, this is the Kutiyadi Dam, Peruvanna Muja. So this is the Lakidi view, this is the Tamaraseri Churam. I talked about other place, you can look at them. Kakkayam Dam, this is the Kakkayam Dam Reservoir, this is the Kakkayam Dam Reservoir, this is the Kakkayam Mountain regions, this is the Banasuram. So Memuti waterfalls in this area, this is the Banasuram. You can see the Banasura peak. I can read here Banasura peak also there. So and we will put those things in a proper perspective. The same thing, you remember, this is the Banasuram reservoir, this is the Malabar Wildlife Sanctuary. You can see this is the Peruvannamuja. You can see here Peruvannamuzi Dam, that is nothing but the Kutiyadi Dam. So if you remember that Banasuram, Peruvannamuja and Kakkayam, you will get the Banasuram hills there. Malabar Wildlife Sanctuary, we'll talk other time, that will be essentially Kakanmala region. And you can see Banasuram, Banasuram Sagar Dam, and the reservoir peak will be somewhere here, the Banasuram hills and peak there. And here they have given the what is the Banasra hills, the height and so on. Maybe sometimes, maybe I might have quoted some other place 21 meters. Again, remember there will be within that prominence area, there may be certain variations. That is should be pretty much close. You can go and look at it for further exploration. So if you look at this district, this is the district in the map hills, you'll see the Calicut district or Kozhikode district, Samudra Rajas district. And again, this the Mahe means southern part of the Kannur district. How do we figure it out? Because this has to be Banasuram Dam Reservoir. This is the, because near south of Vadagara, Iringal town, the Kutiyadi river goes into the Sindhu Sagar Ocean. That means this is the Banasuram. We can very easily see there. This is the Malabar Wildlife Sanctuary or Kakkayam. You can see the Kakkayam Dam here, Kutiyadi Dam, Peruvannamuja we have seen, Kalpetta Hills there, and this has to be Vazamala, that is the part, the dividing water divide between the northern Mahi River. The Mahi River will be, Anjirakund will be somewhere there. This is the Urutukimala, that's water divide between Mahi and Kutiyadi River, that is the Kottakkal River, that is the Murad River. So that's very easy to remember. If you get a broader picture, that's the entire point of these presentations, that will bring you a deeper aspect of the land, Bhumata, Bharat Mata, here Kerala Mata, that is the God's own country. And here you can see the historic Malabar district we're talking about. And this is the historic Malabar district. Historic Malabar district, Tirukochi, Kochi Princely State and Travancore Princely State, Historic Salem District, Baramahal District, Coimbatore District, and Treaty of Srirangapattinam, and where the Tipu, the usurper of Wadayar, is thrown. When he lost, he gave Baramahal, that is the Salem area, and Dindigal, Malabar to British East India Company conquistador imperialists 1792. When he was finally defeated and passed, they restored the throne to the original Wadayar Raja, at the time a boy, Mummidi Krishna Raja Wadayar, the third one. The later one, much popular, is the Nalavadi Krishna Raja Wadayar, passed away during the final stage of the World War II. Mummidi Krishna Raja Wadayar, Rajarshi Mummidi Krishna Raja Wadayar, is a very great scholar, and he weathered through the very complex times, and his kingdom was taken. Later he got it, and very great scholar. And he ceded Coimbatore, Canaras region, later become the parts of Madras Presidency. We discuss that elsewhere extensively. You can look at it. And of course, we are talking about this, the Kabani River, this is the Kutiyadi, this is the Banasuram, this is the Banasuram hilly region, this is the Malabar Wildlife Sanctuary, this is the Urutukkimala that divides Mahi River, Kutiyadi River watershed area. Hope, Mitranam, these things will give you a proper perspective. And next presentation, we'll talk about the how the Malabar region compares with the Kerala province, certain other geopolitical entities in the Bharat, and as well as the outside the world. We'll get a very picturesque idea of that. That and if you like these presentations, you may consider posting your comments, subscribing the channel, bringing to the notice your friends. Your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy, J. Tirupati Reddy, South Asia Maps Education Channel. See you later, Mitronam. Vanakkam.